What's up, everybody? It's your girl Tamika. Look, it is late. It is like 3 a.m. Excuse my hair. Yes, the curls are falling. It is 3 a.m. in the morning, y'all, and I'm tired. Man, I tell you, these chicks ain't loyal. I just don't know what to say. Y'all, if y'all wonder what I'm talking about, I'm talking about this mess with Kandi and freaking Phaedra, okay? Yeah, I know y'all wondering. Chick, why you let these women irk your nerves so bad that they got you up making a video at 3 o'clock in the freaking morning? You got shit to do. Well, let me tell you. Because watching this just stirred up so many emotions in me. Like, I just watched it and I'm just like, wow, this is what we've come to. On so many levels, the conversation with Kandi and Phaedra was just so wrong. I mean, that conversation just, for Kandi, you just cut Phaedra to the white meat. That's all I can say. That's just all I can freaking say. Okay, y'all. Look, and I don't even review Real Housewives of Atlanta anymore, particularly because as of right now, it's giving me love and hip hop teas with their fake scenes that they put in there. Yeah, not feeling that. Okay, I'm just not feeling all this fake ass reality TV. So I have not been reviewing it, but this really struck a chord in me. Like, so for y'all who don't know, or for y'all who do know, I'm talking about the conversation that Kandi and Phaedra had on Sunday's night episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay, so Phaedra invites Kandi to lunch. Kandi accepts going to lunch. And in her confessional, she even says, I hope Phaedra don't think that we're just going to have a conversation just about my mother. We have so many other issues that we need to iron out. Now, I was with her on that. Like, don't just come for my mama. Yeah, she was wrong, but chick, we've been having issues, so that should be one of many topics that we should be discussing. I got that. So, and I know how Phaedra like to, like manipulate shit with sugar on top. I know Phaedra. So, therefore, back in the day, I was here for what Kandi was saying. I was here for when Kandi would kind of be like giving her the side eye or things of that nature. Or kind of saying that, hey, when it comes to Phaedra and Apollo, I don't got nothing to do with that. Please leave me out of it. She would say that constantly, but she would kind of give it the side eye, and you could kind of tell that she knew a lot more than what she was telling, but on the strip of their friendship, she wasn't going to say nothing. Okay. Now, fast forward to this, and Candace lost her damn mind. I don't know what happened in the time that they stopped filming till now. Kandi said that shit, nothing really happened. According to her, they don't mess with each other, but they can be with they, little circle of fake friends and be cordial. Okay, so according to you, Miss Kandi Burrows, you didn't have beef with her, or your beef wasn't that deep enough, I should say, for you to be laying her shit all the way out like that. And so, anyway, so let's get to that. So they sit down, they talking, and Phaedra wants Kandi to know, like, all that stuff your mama was talking about me and the bomb threat. It was just like really disrespectful. I didn't really appreciate that. And here go Kandi. Well, first of all, I know we're not just here to talk about my mama, particularly because, I can't control my mother. Now, a lot of people have been like, Kandi's always used that excuse, and Kandi can control her mama when she wants to. Kandi has a backbone when she wants to, and all this other stuff. And I'm always, again, been team Kandi. Like, yeah, Kandi speak up when she wants to and all that. But it's different than, speaking up and talking. Or get some petty chicks together. But you ain't gonna get your mama together like you get them petty chicks together. You know what I mean? It's just different. That's your mama. So I got it. But Kandi. Mama Joyce was all sorts of out of order with how she came at Phaedra on last week's episode, and you know that. And you knew that from the beginning. That's why you tried to get Mama Joyce away from Phaedra when she tried to confront her. So, I don't get this. Like, I really am trying to understand what happened from shit. Just last week's episode to this week's episode. I mean, yeah, you was chuckling up with the peanut gallery like you always do when they talk about Phaedra. But when Mama Joyce really tried to confront her and comfort her, you did. You was like, come on, Mama, let's eat. And I was like, okay, finally, yes, Kandi, get your mama together. But then this week, you just want to lay all her shit bare. And Kandi, that's wrong as hell. Because, like Phaedra said, we know shit about each other. And she could have just went ahead and went tit for tat with you, Kandi. You know that, right? Y'all could have just went there and just aired out each other's dirty laundry. But she just let you sit there and look like the fool. So, you know what? Score one for Phaedra. Because if she is manipulating all this shit behind the scenes and it's so much that we don't see, all that shit that you guys like to, give us when we get pissed off or when you guys know that you're wrong. You be like, the edited, or it's so much that wasn't even filmed. Whatever. I'm so through with you, Kandi. So, even if that was the case with Phaedra and she sitting up here manipulate shit behind the scenes or talk about you behind the scenes or whatever, you the one made yourself look like the fool. Because guess what? You fell for the trap if that's the case. And yeah, Phaedra has not particularly been my favorite person when it came to how she would talk to everybody about how you weren't there for her. She talked to you. She talked to, Nene and basically anybody, Portia, anybody who would listen about, Kandi hasn't been there for me through this divorce. I think she's taking Apollo's side and all this other mess. Okay, and you did not talk to Kandi. You would sit up there and just run your mouth. And she was upset about that. And I got it. I got that. Because my thing is, if we got an issue and we supposed to be friends, you talk to me about it. I should be hearing about this shit on the street. So I get that. You know what I'm saying? I totally get Kandi's frustration in the beginning. But whatever Phaedra did, okay, because as far as I know, this is all that she's done. Yeah, she was telling everybody about how she felt, about how you weren't there for her. Yeah, she was fucked up. And I'm going to say it just like that. She was fucked up for sitting up there talking about Todd be looking under the couch scripting for change, basically because Kandi be taking care of him and all this other stuff. You was wrong for that. And you know that Kandi don't fuck, you can't come for Kandi's mama, her man, her food, or her money. We already know that. So, I get that, she mad, she don't want nothing to do with her. Hence, that's why they were kind of like keeping their distance. If they had a group outing or a group situation, fine. They could, say hi, keep it moving, chit chat, whatever. But she want nothing to do with it. I can understand that because that's me all day long, okay? You want to sit up here and talk about me to this one and that one. You want to talk about my husband. Okay, chick, I got you. I don't got to say nothing to you from this day forward. It's just high back. That's all it got to be. Because my thing is, we might not be friends now, but we were friends once. So I don't have to air all your dirty laundry out. I don't have to do that. I can just move on with my life. Okay? So, all this other mess, I don't get it. I don't get this, Kandi. It's just like reality TV is to me becoming like the devil. Okay, it's just the devil. Like everybody want to turn up for the camera. Everybody want to, they 15 seconds of fame. I don't even call it 15 minutes. 15 seconds of fame, and it's just really ridiculous. Kandi, I'm so disappointed in you. I miss the old Kandi. And yes, I'm not saying that people shouldn't evolve and all that, but when Kandi first came on there, she was a businesswoman. She went for all the mess. Now, if you brought her the mess, she'll check you on the hits, her and Nene. That's why they go back and forth or whatever. But all this other mess that you doing, I don't get it. Like, you become real messy, and I didn't like that. Like, I'm not really feeling you no more, Kandi. Like, what happened to, like, the girl that just had came there, did, like I said, wasn't there for the drama. I miss that Kandi. I miss, her trying to write music for artists and trying to write music for her own self and just kicking it. I mean, what happened to that down to earth chick? I swear, certain people just shouldn't be on TV because it really does ruin your perception of them. And Kandi, you was doing so good for so long. Like, even with all that stuff with you and Kim Zolciak, I was here for you, getting on Kim's ass about you want your money because, shoot, you put her on. Like, that was all you. You wrote the song. You basically did the whole track. She was singing over your voice. But anyway, so I miss that Kandi. I miss that down to earth chick that, had her own money. She didn't have to sit up here and turn up for the camera. What for? She had jobs, okay? Like, she didn't have to pretend like she had all these fake businesses like they do on all these reality shows. She had businesses, platinum selling albums, money, money in the bank. So I just don't get it. But yeah, Kandi, you really have been disappointing me. And today, I'm just totally done with you. Phaedra didn't know what to say. It's kind of like she wanted to spill all her tea, but she was just so dumbfounded. She didn't know what to say, so she couldn't really get back with Kandi. That's number one. Then number two, she didn't want to go too far because Kandi could have went even further. Because I'm pretty sure, when people come for Kandi, they goes like, that ain't all what I could have said. You know how people say, oh, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Well, Kandi, you were still wrong. And Phaedra, I feel sorry for you because even you was like, well, maybe I was crying to Nene because I loved you more than I love my husband. And I get exactly what she was saying. Apollo been mistreating me. We been going through our shit. Obviously he had another woman. He engaged and this chick been visiting him. And they been together since before he went to jail. So obviously they both was doing that shit. So I don't even understand why Kandi feeling necessary to just go for the juggler when it comes to Phaedra. So what? They was both going through their shit. She wanted out. She had another man. He had another broad. It wasn't right? No. But that's between them two, and it need to be put out here on blast for the world to see. I mean, we knew about it, but come on, Kandi. You as her friend didn't have to put it all out there like that. I'm just, y'all, it's ridiculous. Kandi, you know better, okay? And I'm disappointed. I can't look at you the same. But anyway, y'all, let me know what y'all think about this. Like I said, I really don't review Real Housewives anymore or Love and Hip Hop. I mean, I might come back to it, but as of now, I'm just tired of fuck shit. But let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think about the episode. Let me know what y'all think about the demise of Kandi and Phaedra's friendship because it is completely over now. If it wasn't then, it is now. So, until next time, y'all. Peace and love.